Imagine a world where a readily available drug could slow down or even stop Alzheimer's disease. That dream took a hit recently. Novo Nordisk, the company behind the popular weight loss drug Wegovy, has announced that semaglutide, its active ingredient, unfortunately, failed to demonstrate a significant impact on slowing the progression of Alzheimer's in clinical trials. This news has understandably left many feeling disheartened, especially those personally affected by this devastating condition. Initially, there was considerable hope. Real-world observations suggested that semaglutide, already used to treat type 2 diabetes and obesity, might offer some protection against dementia. This spurred Novo Nordisk to launch 2 large-scale trials, known as the Evoke trials, involving over 3,800 participants aged 55 to 85 with mild cognitive impairment or mild dementia caused by Alzheimer's. Participants were monitored through a series of tests and interviews designed to track the progression of their dementia. The aim? To see if semaglutide could outperform a placebo, a dummy drug, in slowing down the disease. But here's where it gets controversial. While the trial data revealed improvements in certain Alzheimer's-related biomarkers in those taking semaglutide, these improvements, surprisingly, did not translate into a tangible slowing of the disease's progression. This is a crucial point. It suggests that while the drug might be affecting the brain on a molecular level, it's not enough to make a real difference in cognitive function and memory loss. Some might argue that focusing solely on biomarker changes is misleading if it doesn't correlate with actual clinical benefits for patients. What do you think? The disappointing results are slated to be presented at an upcoming Alzheimer's disease conference and are currently awaiting publication in a peer-reviewed scientific journal. This process of peer review is vital, as it allows other experts in the field to scrutinize the methodology and findings of the study, ensuring the validity of the conclusions. Dr. Susan Coleharris from Alzheimer's Research UK described the results as a blow to the Alzheimer's community. Martin Holst-Langer, Chief Scientific Officer at Novo Nordisk, acknowledged the low likelihood of success going into the trials but emphasized the company's responsibility to explore semaglutide's potential given the significant unmet need in Alzheimer's treatment. He also highlighted that the extensive evidence base supporting semaglutide's benefits for individuals with type 2 diabetes, obesity, and related health problems remains strong. It's important to remember that this setback in Alzheimer's research doesn't negate the drug's effectiveness for other conditions. Fiona Carragher, Chief Policy and Research Officer at the Alzheimer's Society, offered a more optimistic perspective, stating that no trial is wasted. She emphasized that every investigation, regardless of its outcome, contributes to our understanding of Alzheimer's and helps refine future drug development and trial design. And this is the part most people miss. The failure of semaglutide highlights the complex and multifaceted nature of Alzheimer's disease. Dr. Coleharris aptly pointed out that Alzheimer's is driven by various biological processes, suggesting that a single magic bullet approach is unlikely to be effective. Instead, she advocated for a focus on understanding these processes in greater detail and developing combination therapies that tackle the disease from multiple angles. Interestingly, Dr. Coleharris also noted the growing use of GLP-1 medicines, like semaglutide, through private prescriptions for weight loss. This widespread use presents a valuable opportunity to gather real-world data on the long-term effects of these drugs, which could potentially provide insights into their impact on cognitive health over time. However, there's also a potential downside. The increased demand for these drugs for weight loss could strain supply chains and potentially limit access for individuals with diabetes, who rely on them for managing their condition. Looking ahead, there's still reason for hope. Fiona Carragher mentioned that there are currently over 130 Alzheimer's drugs in clinical trials, with around 30 in late-stage trials, the final hurdle before regulatory review. This robust pipeline of potential treatments offers a glimmer of optimism in the ongoing fight against this devastating disease. Ultimately, The semaglutide trial results serve as a reminder of the challenges inherent in Alzheimer's research and the need for continued investment and innovative approaches. What are your thoughts on the best way forward in tackling Alzheimer's? Do you agree that combination therapies are the most promising avenue, or do you believe there's still hope for a single, highly effective drug? Share your opinions in the comments below.